I've always been interested in dance. I think before I even knew what dance was technically, I was creating dance and I was performing dance right from a very, very early age. And to me, dance is the purest form of self-expression. It's what makes me feel most comfortable. Up 2, down 3, turn 4, turn 5. There were hundreds of different genres of dance, and there's a big freedom within for you to be able to develop your own style. The particular style that I'm interested in and I work is somewhere between contemporary dance, ending up somewhere in a musical theatre style. I think the real secret to a good dancer is somebody that can make an audience member sit in a huge audience but believe that the performance is aimed directly at them. If they can direct that performance to hundreds yet one at the same time, I think that is a truly talented dancer. Dance is a medium, I think, that gives you the tools to be able to express any possible emotion that you can think of. If you have the ability to think of an emotion, then there are so many exciting ways that you can then translate that into dance. I always think that your only limitation is the limitation of your mind. I think dancers are also unique in themselves, and I think that that is, to me, one of the most satisfying and rewarding things about working with them, because I learn a lot. And the beautiful thing is after being trained so intensely to perform these certain steps or moves, to be able to turn yourself around and be that mirror that people are standing in front of and trying to reflect themselves upon. That's really rewarding for me, and I get a lot out of being inspired by the people that I work with. Because the beauty and the excitement of that is that these people that you're employing or the people that you're working with very often can do things that you can't, and they can express something that you or your body or your look or your age cannot express yet or won't ever be able to express. So you can find ways of expressing yourself in so many different ways by using other people as different mediums. And that's hugely rewarding, hugely satisfying, and very often very exciting, because it suddenly makes you feel like you can say so many things that you couldn't before. Something that's been particularly exciting for me in my career is being given the opportunity to choreograph and direct my own work, particularly for film. The great thing about this is that in these circumstances, I was given the freedom to develop my own idea, my own concept. I cast the piece myself, meaning that I could entrust the opportunity and the characters to people that I really, really trusted and believed in. And they've been able to see that go from that very first time that I'm sitting in my bedroom with that pen and paper, writing a story, which is not my training, but sitting there thinking, right, if I close my eyes, what would I like to see? And then coming up with an idea, coming up with a concept, writing it, being absolutely terrified that you're going to take it to this producer and they're going to think, what on earth are you doing? And then seeing it right through to that day when you're sitting in this circumstance, say in a cinema, and you're sitting there watching this screening of this first dance film that you've done, and terrified that everyone's going to think you're a lunatic, or terrified that this says something too intimate about yourself. And then just sitting there and you spend most of the time not watching what you've actually done. You're sitting there trying to pick up what everyone's feeling around you, and that's been an amazing experience for me. And it's the same for when I choreograph for theatre. It's the feeling of the lights going down and knowing that you're totally helpless, that you've entrusted your creation onto all these people that you're hoping will portray your dream and your vision with it. So that's been an amazing experience for me. It's been a huge learning curve for me, and the sick side of it is I can't wait to do it again.